Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good evening, volleyball fans, and welcome to what promises to be an electric atmosphere here at The Den, a normal West High School. I'm Ed Hofferman, and alongside me is the incomparable Drew Emmerich, ready to bring you every spike, block, and dig of the biggest rivalry game in town, the Normal Community Ironmen taking on your Normal West Wildcats. Normal Community comes in with a strong record, sitting at 20 wins and 4 losses and a pristine 6-0 conference play. They've been an absolute force this season in conference play, tearing through their schedule with some impressive consistency. Coach Konopasek has the team playing championship-level ball, and tonight they're looking to solidify their dominance and potentially clinch the conference title. On the other side of the net, the Normal West Wildcats are hungry for an upset. Their 12-12 overall record might look even, but they have been playing really well in conference, standing at 5 wins and 1 loss. The Wildcats have been hit up with quite a few injuries this year, including their star player, Avery Feltus. The Virginia Tech commit is out with a knee injury for the rest of the season. Olivia Zemer, another 6-pin rotation, has been injured and just now is starting to get back to her formidable self. She'll be playing six-pin rotation. Junior Eden Hofferman, 6'1" outside player, has been down with an ankle injury for the last 3.5 weeks. She is going to be suiting up for the first time and will be playing alongside Olivia Zemer for the first time this year. So the 2 outside hitters will be playing against your Lady Ironmans. So before the ball goes up, we managed to catch up with both coaches to get their final thoughts on this colossal matchup between the 2 normal teams. And we're going to let you take a listen to both Coach Konopasek and Coach Mueller. block to take away the middle, or like is your strategy built around kind of court coverage, digging up deep hits, and then getting into your system?
I mean, I'm not going to give you like all of the
I know.
all of the details and strategy. I think that, again, like talking about Maggie and Alana both, right? Really had a great defense.
I'm here with Coach Konopasek. Coach, how many years have you been the head coach?
This is my 16th year.
16th year. Awesome. Yeah. We got a veteran coach. We got two veteran coaches here going against each other. So you guys have played. You're very familiar with Normal West. Yes, a lot of matches there. So speaking of in-town rivalries, like probably the biggest rivalry, girls are really excited. What makes this such a cool experience for the girls? I know that we mentioned there's been talk about like teammates, but now they're not teammates anymore. Can you go a little bit in depth on that?
Yeah, so I think that, high school volleyball is kind of a different dynamic than maybe some other sports like football, right? Because they have club volleyball in their off high school season. So those kids often have teammates on their club team that they're playing with for 9 months. And then in this little short high school season, right, they're the opposition. And I feel like our kids, I don't know. I mean, I feel like in some ways beyond like the rivalry part of things, like they really like getting to play Normal West because those are their club friends.
Yeah.
And so obviously there's like a sense of pride, right, in those matches. But I think ultimately like everybody wants for everybody to do well, and they enjoy that like camaraderie after the match. It's just during where things are maybe a little bit more tense.
Competitive blood gets flowing. I love it. All right, so volleyball is often won on the strengths of the fundamentals. How vital will the precision of the first touch, specifically like during serve, receive, passing, be tonight? And like, what have you emphasized to ensure like your back rows handle the pressure and deliver a clean ball to your setters in a high stakes environment? Because there's going to be a lot of people there tomorrow.
I mean, I think that we pride ourselves on serve and pass, right? So we are, and again, kind of an odd spot because Alana Whitfield and Maggie Michaels are outsides and two of our three primary passers, but they are committed to go be liberos, right? Defenders at Division I schools. Maggie's going to UNI and with Eden.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. And then Alana's going to Michigan State. And then Breely Bauer is our other serve receiver, but that's not super common. Like we're asking them to step outside of their skill set. But we talk about trying to put pressure on at the service line, trying to make it so that we can keep people at the service line and kind of dictate, right, that opening touch, that opening contact, or to think about that as being offensive. For us, I mean, serve receive is vital. We want to make sure that we have all of our options. We want Sam to be able to, I mean, really get anybody, right? We don't want to necessarily overload people if we don't have to. And if we're passing to target and are on, right, anybody should have the option to score.
Okay. You want those threes, right?
Yeah. Yes, you do want threes. Right. You're so volleyball smart. Yeah.
Okay. Defense wins championships. When facing a powerful rival, what's the key to minimizing Normal West's offense? Are you like focusing on like tightening the block to take away the middle, or like is your strategy built around kind of court coverage, digging up deep hits, and then getting into your system?
I mean, I'm not going to give you like all of the all of the details and strategy. I think that, again, like talking about Maggie and Alana both, right, really had a great defensive weekend for us at the Metro East tournament. Super scrappy. So anytime that you're able to just take up lots of court and be extra aggressive, right? Like you should be able to dig and continue to be within a play. Like you almost wait for the other side to make a mistake. But if I'm not mistaken, at Intercity, you had a middle who was very successful running threes, right? And so trying to make it so that we just know where our hitters are in every rotation, trying to make it so that we're getting out in front of them, because if we can slow things down at the net, it's going to make defense hopefully have a little bit of a lighter load to carry.
Okay. You spoke a little bit about like you played in the tournament this past weekend. How important is scheduling your non-conference for you guys in preparation for reaching your potential as a player team, and then also like pushing you through in the postseason play?
I feel like the scheduling is like vitally important, and our schedule at the beginning of the season is rough because we open with a tournament and then we play Moline, and then we've got like 10 days off. And then really once Intercity hits, it starts picking up. Hopefully right in preparation for us to be settling in on lineups, making sure that people are comfortable in different spots, making sure that we know what our responsibilities are. But without being able to travel down to like the south part of our sectional, or going up to Chicago to potentially see teams like Lions and Macaulay and Bennett. I mean, we need those challenges on the weekends, since we don't necessarily get them, every Tuesday and Thursday with our conference opponents.
Yeah. Intercity tournament, I think, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like it's a pretty good tournament overall in terms of the competition with the high schools that we have here, with U-High and Central Catholic being really good this year. Agreed. And then Normal West as well. Obviously they have some injuries too, but even Bloomington gives some challenges with their teams too. Their girls are ready to play and pumped up.
I feel like Intercity, at the same time, coaches love and hate Intercity, right? Because it is an emotionally draining day. It is a physically draining day, depending on what your schedule is, right? If you're off the first or the last, you're playing 4 straight. I felt like this year, generally things were like 2 and done, but we've had years where, 3 matches go 3, which just extends the length of the day, but also, again, like that emotional capacity. And Bloomington Normal is a great spot for volleyball right now, and really has been for the last maybe 3 to 5 years, 5 to 7 years. There are a lot of really talented players that we get to compete against Intercity, and that we also get to see them do well when they do things in their respective class.
Yeah, awesome. Let's swing back here, back to the rivalry. In a rivalry match, the momentum can shift point by point. When your opponent inevitably goes on a little run, who are a couple players, whether it's your setter, your libero, maybe it's your seniors, that you can kind of rely on to provide like instant calmness, like some composure out there? Not necessarily that you have to like call a timeout, but I know timeouts are really important, especially in volleyball. But who are some players that you kind of look to in that regard?
I think. Do you want me to wait for that to stop?
We'll take a break. I'll edit this.
That one. Yeah. I'm going to talk about you. Do I have a key?
I'm going to pause it.
Yep. Do you know what?
All right. 3, 2, 1. Pause. And now you can respond to that question. Okay.
Oh, the calm.
Yeah.
I think that Sam LeCamp does a great job of that. Her teammates regularly will talk about how she is calm, cool, collected. If you watch her play, it doesn't ever really look like she rattles. And I think that when you're looking at a setter specifically, right, like she directs the offense, but she's never defeated looking. She's never tired looking, right? I mean, she just kind of like steers the ship. And then I think if we're looking at other kids, maybe not in terms of like the calm composure part, but that ability to maybe switch momentum. Alana is fun to watch offensively. Maggie can be really fun to watch offensively. Caroline Engel hit 2 or 3 balls this weekend. And she's had some injury that she's been battling also, but where it's like, gosh, that was a great ball. So I think that between like the steadiness that Sam, and I would even argue that like maybe Alana and Maggie have, like, they just look even most of the time. I think any one of them could probably be the person to kind of help regroup and reset as needed.
For your senior class, this is their final opportunity to compete with their crosstown rivals, because this one's a little bit different because, Normal West is 3A, you'll be 4A. So this is the last time that you'll play Normal West with these seniors. It'll be their last time facing them as well too. Beyond the immediate match, what kind of like culture, legacy have they worked on to instill in this program? What's going to be like your final message to them about playing with passion?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live here at the Den. I'm joined by Drew Emmerich, head tennis coach, JV boys basketball coach, sand volleyball legend here, and
I wouldn't go that far.
Normal. Tell us a little bit. You had a volleyball tournament, sand volleyball tournament here in the community of Bloomington Normal. They embrace volleyball.
Yeah.
What was that tournament as we get ready here to?
There's a big volleyball community here in Bloomington Normal, which is really fun. Huge sand tournament. I think this is the maybe 3rd or 4th year that they've run what's called Volleypalooza. And they use all of the sand courts in the area. So Crafted, Gill, Pheasant, and Windjammer. There was 48 teams that signed up, and I believe that they have to turn people away. So it's one of those things where you have to get signed up quick if you want to be in the tournament. So they have a little pool play. You start with pool play at one location, then they kind of move you all over the place depending on whether you win or lose. So
nice.
It's a good time. Yeah.
I think it'd be kind of nice if they did that in the springtime, let some of these high school volleyball players be able to compete in it as well, too.
Yeah.
So as we take a look here, Coach, at our matchup, Tale of Two Tapes, we mentioned earlier in our broadcast that Normal Community is coming in with 20 wins overall with 4 losses. Conference-wise, they're undefeated. They're 6-0. And Normal West High School is coming in with a 12-12 record. And they are 1 game behind in the conference. So this they only have 1 loss. Their only loss was to Peoria Notre Dame. So this is a big game in terms of conference play, and it might determine who wins the Big 12.
That's right. So these two teams faced off earlier in Intercity, correct?
Yes, they did. Week and a half ago.
Just not too long ago, and Community took that one. But correct me if I'm wrong, that does not count towards the conference standings.
Correct. It does not count.
It is this game that would count for the conference standings.
Yeah, and, like I was at that game, and Normal Community played really well. They did a great job of passing and setting up their outside hitters, and they not only just they hit from the left side, they also were hitting from the right side, and they were kind of spreading out a little bit towards the middle as well too. Normal West kind of rebounding from some injuries. Senior Olivia Zemer just was coming back from her knee injury, which I believe she played a little bit against Peoria Notre Dame, which was like on a Thursday
before,
and then she played in the 4 matches. She didn't play completely in the 6-pin rotation, but she did play in each of those matches, and she's definitely playing much better. I can tell that she's getting more comfortable with her knee, and it doesn't look like it's causing too many issues. Also, the other junior outside hitter, Eden Hofferman, injured her ankle in the Lincoln tournament about 3.5 weeks ago. Was out for the Intercity, wasn't able to play, and this is her first game coming back. I know from just my own experiences with her, she's been working hard to get her ankle ready and back to 100%. I would say she's not at 100%, but she does not feel pain in her ankle.
That's good to hear.
That is good to hear. Areas where one area for the Wildcats that Coach Mueller unable to get the interview up there and running, but she talked about one player that she kind of turns to, like in case if a team starts going to run, and who's been steady for them has been junior Lainey Thompson, the setter. She's southpaw lefty, which comes in handy as a setter. Sometimes you can just take the pass and just go right into your motion of spiking the ball as well too. But she's a 2-year starter. She started last year for the Wildcats when they made that historic run and went to the Elite 8. She also has been kind of stepping into hitting on the right side as well. So Coach Mueller's had to kind of move some players around just because of injuries. Ella Feltis also is now at the right side. She did start at the season in the middle, the 6-foot junior. She is the sister of Avery Feltis. They moved Lainey over to the right side, and then so they had to make some adjustments. Asia Blanks, the 5'10" senior, very athletic player, does a great job of reading where the setter's going to go. She gets a lot of hands on blocks. She's leading the team right now in blocks as well too. Coach, how important is that middle to be able to read where the setter's going with the ball?
Yeah, the middle, I think, Coach, is probably the hardest position to play in my opinion. They got to do it all. They're trying to track the balls down the block. They've got to be ready for every hit coming their way. But yeah, the middle's an important piece. You got to have that solid player in the middle for you to kind of control the traffic at the net. So very important. And Coach, you mentioned that Lainey Thompson did some outside hitting. That was pretty impressive to watch. You got to think that she's pretty happy to have Olivia and Eden back in there to set to, while the girls that stepped up did a phenomenal job when they were injured. You got to think that Lainey's excited to be able to get it back to those 2 hitters. Yeah.
It's big windows for her to throw to for both of them. They're both can jump high as well too. Going to the other side of the net here, we can talk a little bit about Lady Ironman, normal coming in. They're led by a couple seniors who are going to be playing at the next level, Division I. One of them is senior Maggie Michaels. Now, they list her as an outside hitter. She's going to go to Northern Iowa. She's committed to go to Northern Iowa as a libero.
Okay.
In her club season, she also plays strictly libero. But she's athletic enough and does such a good job that they moved her to the outside. And also Alana Whitfield,
pretty
who's
similar story with her.
Yeah, 6 foot outside hitter. She's committed to Michigan State, but again, she's going there as a libero or a DS specialist. She's a big hitter. She's got a heavy arm, and if you give her an inch, she's going to take a mile with that swing.
That's right. I watched an interview with her. I don't know what news station it was. I interviewed her not long ago, talking about her transition to Michigan State as a libero instead of an outside hitter, and it was really refreshing just to hear her say, pretty much, I'm here to whatever's going to help the team the most, and if that means it's libero, then let's do the thing. She's pretty excited to get to Michigan State. So
yeah, good attitude. It's got to be nice as a coach to have coachable players like that, and they're flexible enough that they can play, pretty much any position. Yep. And, their libero that they already have it does a really good job as well. So when you put those three in the court, they all know how to pass. They all know how to dig. Right. And those are just weapons that defensively, in volleyball, you need to have. If you want to get in system, you need to be able to receive the serve, get it to your setter, so they can set it to the three different spots: your outside, your middle, your right side. And I would say even in a lot of cases, you could go back row with her because she's very athletic.
True.
So both teams talked with the coaches about non-conference scheduling and why that's so important. For those of you who might not know, the Big 12 Conference, you have a couple big hitters, and most of the time it's going to be Normal Community, Normal West. Bloomington's got a good program going on over there. Also, another strong team in the Big 12 is Champaign Central. They're a little bit down this year. I would say overall the conference is down. So it's important that the coaches during the off-season get their teams in some good non-conference games and in some tournaments. And they need to, and it will help them prepare for postseason because, believe it or not, when you're in 4A, you got to eventually go up against some of those traditional storied high school volleyball teams up north. You got Marist High School, you got Mother McCaughey, and you got Bennett Academy. And I know Normal West they're going up there. They've gone up there already for the Lions tournament. They're going up for the St. Charles Cup this weekend, and they got to go up one other time up to Lions as well, where they're playing those really powerhouse teams. Normal West played Bennett Academy. They lost in 2 sets. Again, that was kind of fresh off of Avery Feltus being injured and losing that piece, and Olivia Zemer didn't play in that game. So really, the team was kind of making some adjustments, and Coach Mueller was going by the fly. But from what I saw in that game, they were competitive. They played all right. I know that Normal West is going to be in 3A, but again, 3A is no slouch either. Right. You got some teams right now. Limestone High School is on fire right now. They're number one in the state. You got Muhammad Seymour, who is the defending state champion. Normal West is probably going to have to go through Muhammad or University High School as well. University's a really good team this year. They won Intercity. And those non-conference games, that helps prepare them because they're playing good teams that play fast volleyball.
Absolutely. If you want to beat the best, you got to play the best to get prepared for those. And like you just said, Coach, sometimes the conference games aren't always going to get you prepared for that postseason. So it's important to get a mix of quality opponents throughout the season.
I know in boys basketball, Big 12 Conference is no joke.
Pretty much every night you step on the floor is going to be a battle.
Yep. So we're going to take a quick little break here as the Normal's getting warmed up, and on a special night here at Normal West, it's Teacher Appreciation Night. We'll be back here shortly. right, we're getting ready here for starting lineups. You know, when interviewing both coaches have been at the helm for double-digit years. Coach Mueller's been the coach for 13 years, and over at Normal's her counterpart has been there, I believe, 16 seasons as well too. So you got to love that they know each other pretty well, Coach. Right. They probably know, they probably could tell what the strategies are going to be, based off of just the years of playing against each other as well too.
Coaching against one another. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Adds to the rivalry.
That's right. Got a pretty decent crowd here tonight. Not bad of a student section for Normal West.
Yeah. All right, here comes our starting lineups. Number 5, Ella McFallick, middle back. Number 7, Samantha LeCamp. She's the setter, 5'10" setter. Sophomore, number 14, junior, Carolyn Engel. Number 15, Evie Mounts. I believe she's a senior. They're saying that she's a junior.
Saying the wrong one.
Yep. And that is number 17, Breeley Bauer.
Okay, it looks like we're going to go lights off here for the Wildcats introduction.
It is a blackout for Normal West.
Get my flashlight out here to see the roster.
Got a little hype video going on.
Let me put it on. We got the starting lineups for the Normal West Wildcats. It's like number 1, senior Jaden Temples. Number 2, junior Lainey Thompson. Number 5, senior Olivia Zemer. Junior number 11, Ella Feltus. Number 13, sophomore Ryan Temples. Senior, number 14, Asia Blanks. And sophomore, number 15, Kaya Vaughn Harris.
Yep, here we go. All right, traditional pregame handshake by both teams. I am going to reference Coach Konopasek as Coach K, just so I don't have to try to pronounce it correctly each time. So, got Coach K, Coach Mueller.
Coach K and Coach Mueller.
We are doing we're not just calling the game tonight, folks. We're producing it. We're sound engineers, and also we're running the overlay scoreboard. So just bear with us. Bear with us. We got Christian Hofferman, my son. He is our producer, working on the cameras. Got 2 remote control cameras. We got our bench camera ready to go as well too. Like to see the student section over there. Some of the football players made their way over after their practice was over. A couple cross-country runners too. And we got Jaden Temple, senior DS, getting ready to serve.
Okay, here we go.
Nice kick save
kick
by
Ella
Ella.
Feltus.
Love it.
Another good tip block. Middle for Asia. And a dump to the donut hole.
Yeah, it was a good dump. Oh my gosh.
All right, Normal Community back to serve here. Another quick off the block for the Normal West Wildcats' first point.
Dad, it's sliding. How do I make it not?
All right, Ryan Temples comes in, sophomore libero. Done a great job this year. Hitting to the net there.
Missed hit by number 15.
Ryan Temples is leading the team in digs this year. He's doing a good job.
With great defense.
Yep.
It's fun to watch.
Very athletic. Quick to the spot. There's that back row attack from Normal Community. Good dig by Laney Thompson. Put it over to Liva Zimmer. Nice hit. Nice hit. And the West takes a 3-1 lead. Ryan Temples, here we go. Start stacking those points up.
Couple great serves.
Right down the line. Push over by Ella. Nice. Good hit by
effort.
Maggie Michaels, senior outside hitter. Got some pop in that swing.
Maggie is the one going to Northern Iowa?
Yep.
Okay, very good.
Got a good block there against the 16. Scores 3-3 there. Temples just couldn't handle that spike there.
The Wildcat blockers are doing a pretty nice job so far of at least getting a tip on the spikes. Gives their back row a chance to get to it, so hopefully that continues throughout the game here.
Nice serve. Does each coach have a different, do they number the floor differently? That's why I should have asked them.
I don't have the answer to that.
I mean, Coach K's giving her little hand signals right now where she wants her to serve it.
Yeah, usually I believe zones in which to serve.
Nice save by Whitfield.
Yep.
Got all sorts of volleyball being played here. We got tips, blocks, swings.
Great rally.
Great spot there.
Great spot on the floor. That was a great point by both sides. This is going to be a fun one. 4-4, Wildcats to serve.
Freshman Allie Hernandez is in. Her oldest sister, Avery Hernandez, senior hitter from The University of Illinois, former Wildcat, is in the house.
In the
Saw
house.
her come in, watching her sister and her former high school team play. All-stater. Got third in state.
Very impressive player to watch.
Yep. Looks like they called a lift there.
Called a lift. The fans not too happy about it. The Wildcat side, of course. It's kind of a scramble of a play. It's now 6-4 with community serve.
Good swing by Zemer.
Looks like we've got Hernandez in there to set, and Laney might be swinging outside right now.
Third time's a charm, if you ask me. Boy.
Watch the overpass.
It's out. Yep. Tell you what, number 7's been everywhere. Samantha Lakamp. She's a setter, but she's been making digs left and right. We got ourselves a volley going on, ladies and gentlemen.
Out.
Great point there. Enters the game, Eden Hofferman now.
As a reminder, this is Eden's first game back in quite some time after an injury back in the Lincoln tournament.
Yep. 6'1" outside hitter. See how things go for her. Sure, the nerves are a little going, if you ask me, sitting there.
This is the announcer's daughter, by the way.
Yeah.
So this means a lot to him as well.
Good play.
Nice, great for Zemer.
Both teams are playing very scrappy right now.
Keeping the ball in the air. That's good. Nice little tip by Whitfield. Finds an open spot on the Wildcat side.
Yep. Kind of hung in the air, viewed where the Wildcats weren't, and passed it over, pushed it over.
Brings the score 7-5 in favor of the Ironmen.
Sophomore, number 15, Evie Mounts with the service error there. Asia Blinks enters at the middle.
Ellie Osling to serve.
Good server. Nice pass by Maggie. Got a touch there by the middle. Good second ball. Good swing by number 7 there. Samantha Leckamp. Lana Whitfield in the back row now serving, excuse me. Former community with a touch.
Out, no touch by the Wildcats. Yep. My apologies on the score. We're now to 8-7.
We can switch that up if you want, Drew.
Oh, I can get it. I can get it. I'm just too invested in actually watching the game instead of changing the score.
Free ball here. See if Normal West can do anything about it. Push by Eden. Maggie Michaels off the deflection block. That is Normal's 6th kill to Normal West 2 kills. Something's on the floor. Good save by Zemer. See if Normal West can kind of regroup here. Good block.
Good block.
Great angle.
Good push by Asia Blanks.
Went across her body.
That's right.
Kind of a no look. I'm looking right, but I'm going left.
Yep.
went to the Coffin corner. And Temples is in to serve. Blocked again by Zemer and Asia.
Very good. Once again, I'm pretty impressed by Normal West blocks so far tonight.
Good timing on it. Score is all knotted up, 9-9. Oh, yes, there you go.
Yes, it is, 9-9.
Southpaw, nice serve. Back row attack from Whitfield.
Great pass from Temples.
Here comes Zemer. It looked like there was 2 hits on there. Good save by Whitfield.
Another block by the Wildcats. Outside to number 8.
And they're saying it went off Normal's shoulder or head there on that. Quite a few touches at the net.
That gives Wildcats the lead, 10-9, with Temples to serve again.
Yeah.
I think the story of the night is going to be which team can get the most in-system passes and sets, which means the pass goes where their setter is standing so that they can have a nice set to where the hitters are. When you get that setter pushed out of their area, can't get as good of a set. See which team can stay in rhythm here.
Good play by number 14, Caroline Engel, 5'10" middle junior. She looks like she's not playing at 100% based on the wrap that she has, the wrapping around her waist, then down over on her left thigh area.
She had that on during Intercity as well, so it seems like this has been a reoccurring issue for her. Missed pass by the Wildcats. I have a feeling this is going to be back and forth all night long. It's a missed serve by the Normal Ironman.
It's like missed free throws in basketball.
That's right. And a missed serve on the Wildcat side. 12-11, Ironman.
Sometimes the underhand serve is what I like to see. Just pull that out one time, see what happens. Maggie's back here to serve. Good dig by Temples. Good spot.
Good cleanup by Laney. Bump set.
Nice swing by Feltus.
And Community goes with a quick to their middle. And the Wildcats can't handle it.
13-11. Lady Ironer up. Another ace there for Normal. Coach Mueller's going to call timeout there. We appreciate all the support that they offer. If you're looking for shirt work, prints, they are the store for you. Locally owned here in Bloomington Normal. Give them a phone call. Get some orders in as well. So Select Screen Prints, our sponsor for tonight's game. Get that ball to your setter in a timely manner, in a timely place. So that you can be able to get what they call the threes, be able to set it to all 3 spots there.
That's what I was just referring to. Like I said, I think whatever team can stay in system the most and keep their setter in their place with their passes will probably be better off.
Good play by Ryan. Nice angle by Zemer.
Great efforts by Normal Community, number 17.
Breely Bauer.
Their libero.
Junior libero. Entering the game, and Ali Hernandez, freshman. Setter. So that means Laney's going to be moving front row. She'll be hitting from the right side. Zemer's going to be outside hitter. 12-15. That would say first team to 20, right?
Push to
the
20.
Race to 20.
Get to 20 first.
It's a good dig by Temples there. Nice dig by Maggie. Good, another dig by Temples.
Overpass. Let's see if Kaya can put it down.
Great play by
Another
Maggie.
try.
Oh, my goodness.
She does. That was 2 overpasses over to the Wildcat side.
Yep. That's one of the nicest hits I've seen Kaya there on that, this season. Nice. I mean, that was a big hit, and Maggie was just there to get the dig, but then Kaya puts it away.
That's right.
Little change up.
Yep.
Good serve.
Great serve to the back corner by Zemer. And great idea.
Eden with the two-hand push to the coffin corner.
You could tell that girl's got some smart volleyball IQ. It was not a third hit, but she saw an open corner and pushed it right on over because Normal Community was scrambling towards the other side of the court. Good heads-up play by Hofferman.
Good serve by Zemer here. Good swing. Good swing. Sophomore Evie Mounts. Setter and also right side listed on the program to serve. Got an ace.
West is going to have to do a little bit better job of serve receive here to give themselves a chance at set 1. There's a good pass to Hernandez, out to Hofferman. And
nice
a great
swing.
Kill.
Yep.
That's what we were looking for. Great pass by Temples to Hernandez, out to Hofferman.
Bump, set, spike. Except I've been told by the cool kids you can't say spike anymore.
No spike?
Said a lot in the 90s, but not now. Good cover by Zemer. Good effort. Been impressed with number 7, Samantha Lakamp. She's 5'10" setter. She doesn't look 5'10". She almost looks like she's 6 foot.
Yeah, I would agree. Alana back to serve.
Coach Mia is going to call her second and final timeout. All right, reset here. Wildcats down 15-19. Normal West with 7 kills, 20 digs to Normal Ironman's 8 kills and 24 digs. Wow.
Great hit.
Yeah.
She's back, baby.
Yeah, it was a good set by Allie, too, though. Score is 16-19 here. See if Laney can get a couple aces.
Good serve by Thompson. Oh.
It's a good spot by Maggie.
That was a good spot.
She did a good job on serve receive, got it to her setter in a place where, hey, you know what? I'm going to get it right back to you. 16-20. Normal West got to make a stop here. Good one-hand set there by Laney. Good dig. Maggie, good swing.
The community hitters are starting to heat up, getting it through and around the Normal West block, which they weren't doing earlier in the set. Scores 21-16.
Good serve. Good adjustment by Feltus there. Good dig by Laney. Second ball to Feltus. Free ball here. Let's see what happens. Nice. Good timing by Asia and Lena.
West runs that quick one to the middle there. Brings their score to 17. Wasn't sure there was a touch there, but it seems the officials thought so.
Quick set there. You can get that timing down between your setter and middle where there's not a lot of air.
Yep.
You know, that ball's in the air very long.
It's hard for those blockers to go back, go up and get it.
Yep.
2 more to go for community, 23-17. West is going to look to put an end to their serving streak, and they cannot.
All right,
set point.
First set point for Normal Community. Come on, West. The first set's going to go to Normal. Well, I think name of the game tonight, is going to be serve receive right now. I think Normal West is struggling in that department compared to Normal.
Yes,
right
I
now.
would agree. Normal's got a few too many aces.
Yeah. See if the coaches make some adjustments here, as we get ready for set 2. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are right back. And again, this game is sponsored by our sponsor, Select Screen Prints. They do a great job producing clothes. I know several of our sports teams and clubs have used them in the past and have been very happy. Give them a call. Select Screen Prints. All right, set 2. See what our Wildcats can do. Normal Community with the serving, number 7, senior Samantha LeCamp.
Coach, their matchup at Intercity, was the score pretty similar in the first set, like 25-17? Can you recall? I remember they hung in there.
Yeah.
And then Community kind of took over in the second set.
Yep. It's a good swing by Ziemer there.
We're going to see if the Wildcats can flip the script here and take the second set themselves this time.
Great job of receiving the serve, too. You know, it's where it all starts.
Jaden Temples with a nice serve to get Community out of system here, and Normal West should capitalize. Out to Ziemer, a nice block by Community. There goes Kea again.
Good touch. Good second ball. Oh,
just missed it. I have noticed Ziemer does a pretty nice job of making something out of nothing with sets that may not be perfect. She usually can try to still put some heat on it, but there she just missed it.
Yep. It was a long second ball.
For sure. From across the court, that was a tough one. At a weird angle.
Good touch there by number 14, Carolyn Engel. 5'10" middle, junior. There's that quick. It's that quick set to the middle. That's working for him, that's for sure. Maggie Michaels serving. Good set by Laney. Being able to make that adjustment, and then Ziemer did the rest.
Right.
Send it home.
Hernandez back in to serve. Good job by West blockers.
Good swing. That ball just went right to where Whitfield was.
That was off of the Normal Community Ironman's block. Served as a set for Whitfield, and she hammers it down. That was impressive. Brings the score to 4-2 in favor of the Ironman.
That was number 9, Madison Reynolds. 5'8" middle senior. Good swing. Good swing by Ziemer. It's her 6th kill of the game, of the match.
All right, we'll see if the Wildcats can go on a little run here with Ziemer back to serve and Hofferman in at the front.
Good swing there by number 11, Olivia Garretts, 5'8" junior.
It's a quick side out by Community. Gives the ball back to them, 6-3.
Roll shot by Eden. Good block.
Good block and
great play by Normal.
Great up by Community. Little miscommunication there by the Ironmen in favor of the Wildcats. Wasn't pretty, but we'll take it.
Good serve. It's a nice swing by Whitfield there. She made an adjustment. Ball was kind of back. She kind of waited on it.
Yep.
A lot of times you see a, volleyball player just kind of push it over. Not her. She's going to swing it.
That's right. That's what I was talking about with Zemer, who can make something out of nothing. That's what Whitfield just did for her team, and it resulted in a point. Back set to Thompson, his left-handed hitter. In this rotation, good up by Community to save that.
Yeah, good dig.
And a free ball. Let's see if West can capitalize.
Great play. Wow.
Wow.
That was a good swing.
Great volleyball. Very scrappy by Community to keep that in play a couple times. And finally, West gets it over there to their big hitter. And
yeah, there's two great plays by Normal there, making some digs.
Absolutely.
It's good to see. Good to see. Eden swinging hard there. Free ball, would you say? Yes. Good cover by Garretts. Good swing by Maggie. Been impressed with her too tonight. All right, one and done here for the Wildcats. They're working that middle, aren't they?
That's right.
Good back set by Laney. Normal with a piece. That sails out. 6-9. Temples comes in to serve. Good swing by Zemer, nice save by Whitfield. Gonna go middle here? You betcha.
It's a great spot right down the line by the Ironman hitter.
Nice set. Good swing.
Off the block and falls in the middle of the court there. Point Wildcats brings the score 7-10. Overpass by Community off of Temple's serve, and Zemer puts it down. You definitely need to capitalize on any normal Community mistake, and the Wildcats did just that.
Yeah, I want to see him here get 2 more here, even the score out. Put a little bit of pressure on Normal. They're playing very loose, which I mean it's a good thing if you're Normal's coach.
Good hands there, blocked by Ella Feltus. And that one though off of Kaya Von Harris's hands.
Yep. Olivia Garrett's there with the kill. Maggie Michaels, senior, for Normal serving. Good swing.
Been out. Thought
so. The official looked a little unsure about the call. She still does look unsure about it, but we'll take it.
From up here, I'm calling out.
Yeah.
It was close.
Okay. Kind of the first time you see Normal kind of out of sync.
Yep.
Interesting play. Can't give Whitfield 2 chances at it.
You are not wrong there. Got the kill count, 20 for the Ironmen, 15 for the Wildcats. And another ace for the Ironmen. That's what we talked about in that first set, that West is going to have to serve receive a little bit better, and they did not there, which forces Mueller to call a timeout. The score is 13-10 in favor of the Ironmen.
We'll be right back. All right, we are back here. Alana Whitfield has 9 digs and 6 kills. All right. See if Normal West can get this game back to all squared.
This was the point in the Normal West rotation I was hoping they could go on a run last time, with Zemer back to serve and Hoffman up to hit in the front row. So we'll see if we can string a few points together here. And it doesn't
push.
appear so.
Yeah, it was a good push by Whitfield.
She sees the court well. Great court vision. 15-11.
Good swing by Lainey Thompson.
Yep, impressive back set to the lefty, Thompson.
That was a good set, too. Job by the freshman. Entering the game, Ellie Osling to serve. 5'4" junior. (13-15) Wildcats clawing their way back. You like that one?
Yeah. They are hanging in there. Just can't seem to get over the hump.
Yep. Good dig by, that was touched.
Referee says no touch.
That was a big point. Good dig. All right, 14-16. Lainey Thompson to serve. That was out.
Just out again.
By about maybe 6 inches. All right, let's see what happens here. It's good placement. Good save by Garrett's.
If the Wildcats can use this opportunity for a quick in the middle to blank.
Another good dig by Garrett's.
Community digs it up. Back row attack. Nice roll shot. Back to Hofferman. Big swing. Good block by Community. Ball stays in play. Back row to Whitfield.
Good dig.
Up by Temples. Feltus keeps it in play.
Here we go to Maggie. Another free ball. Oh, my. She got every part of her reach for that one.
Oh, yeah. The timing was a little bit off, but, man, she sure did.
It might have been
that.
the reason why it was able to drop.
That's right. It kind of messed up the Community's timing over there as blanks. Nice job.
All right, 16 all here.
They tie the ball game. 0-0 game here. Nice float serve by Thompson. Great effort.
Oh, my goodness.
Holy smokes.
Good swing by Garrett's.
It's a nice attempt for a block, but didn't just quite push the hands over the net. The ball fell right in between the blocker and the net.
Yep. And no, Christian, we are not going to say the score right now.
Oh, Christian. He must be in middle school.
Good back set. Great dig by Whitfield. Nice dig by Lainey Thompson. Maggie willed their way through on that one. Normal Community responding. Score is 16-19. We will be right back. All right, we're back here. One player I am impressed with is Garrett's number 11, junior. Made a couple nice plays here in the last probably 4 or 5 points. Making some digs, had a couple hits from behind the 10-foot line as well, helping her team get a 3-point lead here. Whitfield's been playing well in the back row as well, getting some digs too. To 20. All right, 17-20. Jaden Temples enters the game to serve. Good play. Over serve 18-20. A couple more of those would be nice. All right.
Service error by the Wildcats. Ball goes back to Community for the score, 21-19.
All right, got to get it back here.
A big point.
Good dig. Good swing by Zemer.
Great set. That's what they needed right there. Get the ball back, 20-21. See if they can go on a run here. Great serve. Overpass. Let's see what they can do something with it.
Come on, Zemer. Got it.
Good cleanup by Community. And we get another free ball here.
Take that.
All right. Brings the score even, 21-21.
All right. Let's see a little bit of pressure. You know, Normal hasn't called a timeout, and now she does. First timeout for the match for Normal Community. We will be right back. coming back here on the back end of the timeout by Normal Community. Coach K settling her troops down here. And Coach Mueller getting hers ready to go.
All right. We have a game here, all tied, 21-21.
Okay. Oh, my goodness. Big point here. This is big. Got to go to Zemer.
Looks like there was no touch on the block, is what I appear. This went into the net, so 23-21.
They call the net. I thought it was. I didn't want to say anything.
I missed that one.
Yep. She barely touched the net right before the ball hit the ground. First match point for Normal. Yep.
They send it out to their star, Alana Whitfield, on the outside.
Well, folks, that competitive match, Normal comes out on top. Probably secures their Big 12 Conference championship. Trying to figure how many more games there might be. Maybe 2 more games. I think they've played maybe Pure Notre Dame already. I'm not sure. That'd probably be the biggest test for them.
Sure. Yeah.
Left if they do have them. But both teams getting ready for postseason. I know Normal West has 2 more tournaments going up in the suburbs. Normal, I'm not quite sure where they're at, but we'll see. We'll see both teams, I think, going to make deep runs in the postseason. So
you can expect to see both of these teams do some damage in the postseason.
Yep. Well, for Normal West Wildcat Live, I'm Ed Hofferman, along with Drew Emmerich.
Everybody for the night.
Yep.